Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Our topic for today's lesson is mode of reproduction in plants. To start with, let us have a short review about the different parts of a flower. Please get a piece of paper and answer the following activities. Test A. Give the parts of a flower. Test B. Fill in the blanks with the correct answers. Choose your answers in the box. Now let us proceed with our lesson. Reproduction is one of the most important characteristics of all living beings. It is a production of one's own kind. It is necessary for the continuation of the species on Earth and also to replace the dead members of the species. The process by which living organisms produce their offspring for the continuity of the species is called reproduction. Sexual reproduction in plants start in the flower, which produce seeds. It takes place when flowers produce seeds after pollination and fertilization. Pollination. Plant sexual reproduction happens when pollen grains are transferred from the anther, which is the male part, into the stigma, which is the female part. The transfer of the pollen grains from the anther to the stigma is called pollination. Pollination is usually brought about by wind, insects, or birds. They are called agents of pollination. There are two kinds of pollination. One is self-pollination. It is a transfer of pollen grains from the anther of a flower to the stigma of the same flower or a different flower that belongs to the same plant. Another type of pollination is the cross-pollination. It is the transfer of pollen grains from the anther of a flower to the stigma of another flower that belongs to another plant but the same kind. Cross-pollination is the most common form of pollination. And now let's talk about asexual reproduction in plants. There are also ways of reproduction in plants that do not involve seeds. This is called asexual reproduction. Vegetative propagation is a form of asexual reproduction where new plants are produced from one part of a parent plant. New plants can grow from roots, stems, and leaves of a parent plant. These are the common types of vegetative propagation. Bulb. It is a rounded stem with fleshy leaves. Rhizome, a horizontally growing stem. Corm, it is a short vertical stem. Tuber, it is a fleshy underground stem or root. Runners or stolons, they are long slender stems. Example, grass and strawberries. Suckers, they are underground shoots. Example, banana. Leaf cutting. Example, katakataka, welcome plant, begonia. And last type is stem cutting. Example, San Francisco. Alright, now we have a short activity. Classify the following plants according to their mode of reproduction under the correct column. Write it on the table below. How do these plants reproduce? Thank you for watching. See you all next week. For more videos, please like and subscribe.